Okay, so this is Tanner, and one of the things that the Guardians asked me to work with is Tanner doesn't like being picked up on, being picked up by a couple of the kids. Now, I'm going to show, we're going to demonstrate it now. So go ahead and pick him up. So you hear the growly. So he's not wild about it. Now, when we pick a dog up, if we're hesitant, which is what our cameraman was trying to pick the dog, and he was kind of like,
Yeah,
you can kind of provoke a response if you're too timid. But you're very confident about it.
I was scared at first because when he bites, sometimes he bit me and it really hurt.
Sure, and that's his way of saying he doesn't agree. He doesn't like what's going on. So we need to make sure. I'm guessing what happened with our cameraman may have accidentally dropped him once or twice when he was younger, and he might remember that. And now after that, he kind of gets growly, and then the cameraman is hesitant when he goes to touch him, and so that's kind of a combination that's resulting in this. So a couple things. When we want to pick our dog up, we want to make sure we do it in a secure way so the dog feels that we're secure. The way that you were picking him up before made him think, I think, that he was going to fall down. So when I pick him up, I got both my hands underneath him like this. They're kind of laced. Now if your hands aren't big enough, you can just put them on the side. But I'm going to pick it up and then I'm going to fully support him. Now when you were picking him up, it was kind of like, it was a little bit more wobbly. And so I think that's why. So as you get a little bit older, it'll be a little bit easier for you to do it, but there are things we can do to help him feel better about it. So what we're going to do is when you do it, make sure you're doing it from behind. Don't do it quite yet. All right, go ahead and put your hands around him like I had. So there you go, right there, perfect. And just hold him right there. There you go. Don't pick him up, just hold him. So I'm taking make sure there's no tension on the leash. I had tension on the leash, that's bad. So what we're doing is, as you see, he's getting a positive treat. Go ahead and lift him up a little bit. So now we're creating a positive association. Now there's no growling because he's getting a treat. Go ahead and let him down. Well, that way we held him a little bit too long. So go ahead and let go. All right, so when we're doing this, we want to make sure that he's getting the treat the whole time that he's doing it. So when I say now, then you have to put him down right away. I didn't say it last time, that was on me. So we're going to do this again. Are you ready? Put your hands there. And let's try to scooch yourself over here so that people at home can see what you're doing. All right, let's try that again. All right, so I'm letting him start to chew on it. Go ahead and pick him up. There you go. And go ahead and now stand up. I'll let go of him first. There you go. Go ahead and grab him again. And go ahead and stand him up. So we're giving him high value treats while this is happening. And he's like, yeah, you can do kind of whatever you want as long as I don't get hurt while you're doing this. Now, right now, one thing she's doing that I wouldn't want to do, go ahead and pick him up all the way. Is put your face next to the dog if the dog doesn't nip. And yeah, and having a dog on its back can sometimes make it feel a little bit, that's good, she's supporting him a little bit better. All right, let's go ahead and put him back down. Gently. There we go. We want to make sure it's a positive experience. Let go. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do it again. Go ahead and grab him. And go ahead and when I note right here, and then when I say now, go ahead and pick him up and put him back down. So we're just doing this in stages. At this point, just lifting him up. Well, he still has feet on the ground, so he feels a little bit more secure, and he's getting the high value treat. Now, as you get a little bit bigger, he's going to feel a little bit more secure when you do it, and it'll be easier for him to accept that. But we need to make sure that if we can't fully support him, we don't try to pick him up, because we pick him up and drop him. Next time, like if your dad picked you up and dropped you, next time your dad picked you up, you're like, I don't know if I want you to pick me up right now. And your dad would never do that. But just in case. So for the dog, we want to make sure the dog feels nice and secure. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right, so this is how we can help our dog get over a disagreement for something like being picked up.